Hi everybody, it's David Lee of Vital Health. I'm just videotaping for those of you who are absent today, the nutrition and coaching section on our Wednesday nights. So you can take notes if you like. Okay, the reason why I introduced the shakes to everybody is because one of the main things, none of the shakes out there, including Vega, Progressive, I've checked them out, I used to use them, they're not hormonally balanced. They're really healthy, don't get me wrong, I think Vega is amazing. I just don't personally not like the taste, right? It tastes kind of, it's a different type of flavor, but they don't have any hormonal balancing herbs. And this, we need that, especially for women. Because women, when I deal with them, when they're coming to me, women from 40s and up, you guys, your hormones are changing. There's no way around it, right? Estrogen, everything's going around. I got to balance that out. Your cortisol's up, your DHE's low, like all this is affecting your weight gain, and that's why I'm trying to balance it out. And that's what I noticed with these shakes. I get these girls on the shakes, and it's just like they're dropping weight, right? So the experience. How many have actually started using this? I know Michael's been using it. Yeah, Gary's been taking it for a while. Vanessa, have you noticed anything? Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
I just took the four once, and I.
You took four at the same time?
No,
Okay.
no, 4 days.
Scare me.
No.
Okay.
And I just got my bottle, so I'm continuing.
All right. So you started with one. You
Yeah,
haven't
one
taken.
each day.
Okay.
For 4 days. And
All right. So you already
I
took
have
one.
my
Yeah,
bottle.
go with two.
All right. All right. So if you don't know, you should notice something. If you don't notice nothing, you got to go to two.
Okay.
All right.
2 each night.
At the beginning. I was taking three at the beginning. Yeah. Because there's buildup. You'll notice more is going to come out. I know we don't like to talk about crap, but hey, that's part of our plumbing. That's part of health. Right? That's, you know.
I felt like less.
Huh?
I felt less coming out. It's more like
Yeah.
I had the diarrhea.
Okay.
Or now it's better.
Yeah. Realize this is not a laxative. I'm not giving this to you as a I'm giving it to you to cleanse you. So it's not about you going, but you should notice you may have a little heavy-headedness because it's cleaning your brain. Like it's going through your bloodstream everywhere. Yeah. I've had, like my poop came out purple for like a week.
Yeah.
It was weird, yeah. Because I ate everything when I was like, I was one of these guys, I could eat anything because I never gained weight, right? I'd eat too much. So I was going to Harvey's and McDonald's every 3 days when I was 17, okay? So, and I hate the fries just like everyone. I used to love Cheese Whiz. I used to eat Cheese Whiz 4 times a day. Since I was 12 until I was 16. I didn't know it was bad for you, right? No one told me. Right? It just tasted good, right? What do you know when you're 16, right?
And is it with that for like, I don't know, a month or two, you have that black thing?
The mucoid, we haven't got into that yet. That's when we did the juicing cleanse. Okay? All right. Daily Complete. So you guys will try Daily Complete, the shakes, we're all trying that. Okay. I'm going to talk about something, food combining. Something that I mentioned. Okay. So how many here eat some sort of carb with your protein? How many here? Yeah. So Gary, what would you eat with a typical meal at supper?
For supper, I might have chicken or tuna and salad, but then like sometimes I'll have rice,
Right.
which is a carb. Sometimes I'll do, I guess it's kind of cheating, but I'll do like pasta and
With the meat and chicken. Okay.
I kinda-
Anybody else? Like,
yeah, I do
what do you do,
carbs.
Ali? Like, what would you have at a typical meal?
Chicken and salad, salmon and salad.
Okay. So you're not doing the carbs. How about you, Vanessa? Do you, like you're vegetarian, but would you have like a protein like lentils with bread, organic bread,
I'll have like lentils, crackers,
and crackers?
or
Okay.
quinoa.
Okay. So for you, vegetarians, it's easy because she's already eating everything vegetables. So she's just eating more starchy vegetables, which is good, with less starchy. So you'll have like a salad, right? Raw vegetable salad with higher starchy vegetables, and then she'll eat beans, all vegetable form protein. So her digestion is much better than the rest of us. When I did vegetarian for a while, I did try it for a number of months, a few times. Yeah, you will notice you have better digestion because you're not. As soon as you eat meat, there's more work involved for your body to digest. That's why I get people to digest, eat as much as possible. I don't do this 100%, I'll be honest with you. I only do this 70%, 75%. You have some sort of protein plus low because vegetables and salad is still a carb, right? But it's a low carb vegetable. Sorry for my writing here. I just finished working on it. I'm a little wired. It takes me a long time. So protein, low carb vegetable. So protein can be in the form of meat, fish, beans, tofu, seafood, right? Scallops, octopus, squid, whatever. Shrimps. I like that stuff. What else?
Eggs.
Eggs, yeah. Could be in the form of what else? What other type of protein is there? Cheese, yep. Can be natto.
What's
Could be tempeh. These are vegetarian. You can actually. Yeah, did I show you that at Harvey Spice, our last store? They have it there. So it kind of smells like bad socks, but yeah, to me it smells like that. I don't disagree.
I don't know if that's natto.
Yeah. So natto, they had natto, and it's kind of like this fermented, hardened tofu. They like ferment it for like a couple years, I think, or like 6 months or whatever. It's like really fermented, right? And you can make it taste like other things. So it's like tofu. People use tofu and they make it taste, you know what I mean? It takes on the flavor, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what it's there for. So people will make it now. You can also go vegetarian meat.
Oh, yes.
Veggie meats, right? Yeah. So I was talking about this with Vanessa. At Herb and Spice, they actually have ground vegetable beef that you can do spaghetti sauce with, which I sometimes get. And you know what? It actually tastes chewy like beef. It's really weird. I don't know how they did that.
There's gluten in it, probably gluten.
I don't know if there's gluten. I haven't checked.
I love my vegetarian patty.
Yeah? Yeah, they have some really cool patties.
The recipe, I love them more than the real meat sometimes.
And Heather, you know what? They even have sausages. Vegetable sausages. That look like sausage. Yeah. So the store section, you're going to get blown away by what they have now in health food. Health food stores, they've gone really they've really advanced, right? I heard you can even get turkey, right? You can get like Thanksgiving, they have like vegetarian turkey. Like you can get the actual turkey slices. Yeah, with cranberry sauce. I don't know how you do that. All right, so low carb. What are low carb vegetables? Can someone give me some low carb? I feel like I'm in grade 8 class here.
Broccoli.
What vegetables?
Broccoli.
If you get, you get a star.
Kale, spinach.
Spinach? Okay.
Brussels sprout.
Brussels sprouts, yeah. Give me some other ones. What are low?
Broccoli.
Broccoli, yeah.
Cauliflower.
Okay. That's the usual, right? The Canadian vegetables, okay.
Kale.
Kale, yeah.
Bok choy.
Yeah. There is one that you guys never tried. It's called Napa. Napa cabbage.
Like cabbage, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a bomb.
I cook with that a
And
lot.
bomb.
Yeah. And it keeps forever in the fridge. Like
Yeah.
it kept in my fridge for 2 months without going bad.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest cabbage. It never goes bad. They make kimchi in Korea out of it. It's a high, and you can chop it up and pick, like, I half cook it and I marinate it.
Is
And
that
it
the
tastes
one
nice.
that they serve fermented?
Fermented, that's kimchi.
I went to the.
Yeah, you went to the Korean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all going to go to the Korean restaurant these days. I'm thinking we should all meet. Okay, so that is some of the vegetables. Green beans,
Go now, I'm hungry.
right?
I was looking at the flyers to see what fish I was eating.
Okay. I like also green beans. What else? I also do eggplant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jackfruit.
Assorted lettuces.
Lettuces, yeah. All the different type, red, romaine, whatever. Okay. All right. Proper food combining is a protein with a low carb vegetable. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to erase this. So, you want to take a picture of that? Okay. Then if you're going to take a picture, I better put more stuff on there. Lettuces. What are some other vegetables? What's some of the other ones I eat? Watercress. Yeah, watercress.
Is that low carbs?
Crust?
It's a low carb. Watercress.
I don't know what's that.
Usually buy the can.
Yeah.
Probably
What's the
has
other
more
one?
sodium in it though. But
What's the other one? What's the
What
other
is it?
Korean green
I
bean?
I don't know.
Zucchini.
Is it high
It's
carbs?
kind of
Maybe?
cucumber.
Maybe
like-
high
Yeah.
carbs.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
zucchini's low carb.
Cilantro,
It's a spice.
I love it.
I know, but I eat it like a vegetable sometimes.
Okay.
You can add it to vegetables, right? What's the other vegetable? Oh yeah, beets.
Oh,
Beets
yeah,
are very
that's
good for you.
But not the
Carrots.
marinated one.
No.
They're real.
By the way,
the
carrots is
yellow
considered a like a semi-starch almost.
I thought it was a high starch.
I thought it
I
was a
thought
hard.
carrots were like potatoes.
It's a semi. There's different levels of starch. Corn is a semi-starch. It's not a complete starch. Squash is also a semi-starch.
I make the rule that any root vegetables
Yeah.
tend to touch
How
because they're
about-
usually higher.
Yeah.
It's not entirely accurate because
Yeah.
I think carrots are in between, but potatoes and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of nutrition programs they talk about nightshade vegetables. Nightshade.
I know sweet potato is high carbs, but
Yeah.
can we include it in? Because I know it's a little bit better for digestion.
It is, but it is still considered a.
Yeah, it's a higher.
It's a higher carb. It's like potatoes. It's just lower in glycemic index.
Yeah.
That's what it. Yeah.
Which
Lower in
is
sugar.
The orange
sweet
potato.
potato?
Yeah.
I love it.
But like in the soup.
Okay.
Like
So, all right.
Really good. With
Take a picture of this because I'm going to be erasing it. So now, what we're going to do is what you can combine the low carb vegetable with is you can combine it with high carb, right? You can combine it with high carbs. So you can combine it with,
Sweet potato.
yeah, high carb. Italians eat like that, right? And like Sicily and traditional Italy, they'll eat zucchini and eggplant barbecued with their bread and olive oil. That is proper combination. You can combine oil, fat with bread. That's okay.
What?
Balsamic
Yes.
vinegar, oil,
But no
and
meat.
bread.
Yeah.
No meat.
Oh.
They will dip their bread in Sicily, like Italian, they like to dip their bread in everything. They'll dip their bread in olive oil and then in sauce, right? Different sauce, like avocado sauce, cilantro sauce, with their wine, of course.
No meat, no cheese.
Then you,
Cheese
because once you drink the wine, you're going to ferment for sure, because wine is considered a fruit. And fruit, you always eat alone in food combined. You eat it, remember I was saying, empty stomach?
That's why I drink my wine on an empty stomach.
That's right.
Half an hour before eat or 2 hours after.
You're also
Don't
going
put
to
that
feel
on a video.
It's already there.
it. Okay.
So
All right, people are not going to think this a video anymore. They're going to think this is charade.
so no
Wine
fruit
is
for
a
dessert.
fruit.
Huh?
No fruit for dessert because it's
I
right
consume a lot of
after.
fruit.
That's right. You got to wait 3 hours.
Oh.
I wait 3 hours to have my
I was
dessert.
waiting
Why
for
exactly?
dinner.
Two.
Huh?
Fruit?
Because fruits only take like 20 minutes to a half hour, 20 minutes to digest. It takes 3 to 4 hours for you to digest your meat and carbs. So think about it.
You can add something
Just
else.
try it. Yeah, go to an Italian wedding. Go to Italian, like I go to my Italian friends. I'll eat, I go nuts, right? Because I carb deplete all week. I was there at their place actually. So I'll have the chicken primavera, whole wheat pasta, right? With smothered in cheese. And then I'll have it with, then they have their homemade, bread pizza, right? Then they'll have their fried squid and then their eggplant. So after you eat all that food, I forgot what I was going to say.
About fruit separately.
You're
Yes.
waiting for the
But the
dessert.
time. Yeah.
Yes. What will happen is this. I've made the mistake a few times where I forgot to drink the wine before. And they always give me the wine, especially they make it, right? Homemade red wine, right? I gotta have it or they're gonna get upset. So I have like quarter glass. Guess what happens? I end up bloated. My system feels like I feel my stomach expand about 4 inches.
If you have it after.
No, with the food. Because it's like having fruit. Yeah, think about it. Your fruit digests in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, right? Strawberries or whatever it is. Now it sits on top of your protein and carbs as it's being digested for another 4 hours. When it's an Italian meal and I'm mixing food combining, because I'm breaking all the rules, right? Guess how long it takes for it to digest? 12 to 13 hours. That's why we gain weight. I guarantee this. Just from me doing this, I lost weight. As soon as I switch it, have you noticed like your system feels better? Like you feel lighter. Because your body doesn't have as much energy to digest it. Does that make sense? So this will be like sweet potatoes, like Michael said. And normal potatoes, of course. All kinds of potatoes. Rice, right? All kinds of rice.
Millet.
Millet. Quinoa. Oats. spelled that wrong. I'm a teacher, I shouldn't be making mistakes like that. Sorry, I got this thing about perfection.
Coach.
Yeah, like if I grade 4 times, oh, Miss Lee, that's wrong. Okay. All right. Okay, oats. What else? What other starchy are we talking here? Corn is one. Yep, barley. All your grains, right?
Yeah, I did.
Pasta, of course. All your pastas. Your breads, right? That includes your desserts, right? Your pies. Your muffins. Your quiche. Okay, that includes quiche. I don't know how to spell quiche.
Q-U-I-C-H.
Q-U-I.
No, Q, not a K.
Okay, sorry. French, right? Okay. Q-U-E.
I-C-H-E.
Yeah, quiche. All right. So you can combine that with the vegetables, and that's how I eat my carbs a lot of the time. So what I do is when I pack my lunch for schools and that, or when I'm going anywhere, I have my meat, I have my salad. So I have a Tupperware of salad, put a cup and a half, right? Measure it out, just like you guys, cup and a half. You've seen my meals on the videos, right? They look pretty cool, right? They look really actually, I remember Ali said, they look like gourmet, right? They are gourmet. So I have a salad with hummus. Now hummus is like a semi-starch. It's kind of like chickpeas. It's not white. I just put a little bit on. You can cheat a little bit. I have a little bit. I have my salad with my beef. That's how I eat it. Then I wait a couple hours through the day, and later on in the day, I have my second part of the meal, and I'll eat my rice with my kimchi and my sauerkraut and a little bit of salsa sauce and sesame oil on my rice. Now, with your carbs, you can have carbs plus fat, right? What are some of the fats? Think like besides lard and bacon.
Avocado.
Avocado. That's right, and that's like a vegetable, right? But so there's oil, right? Olive oil.
Yeah, nuts.
You got your nuts. Nuts actually would be protein.
Okay.
You're actually not supposed to eat nuts with, but it's like a vegetable. Like it's not the same as eating meat. I don't find it as heavy, right? When you eat nuts on a potato. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when you eat nuts, if you sprinkle some nuts on a potato or quinoa or whatever, it doesn't really affect you that. It's not that harsh. It's not like having beef sauce on pasta. That is like the heaviest, right? With cheese. When you have fat, carbs, and meat together, man, which is what a lot of traditional Italian and European foods are like. German foods like that, right? That's why everybody's like this in those countries. You can tell it.
So I'm kind of confused here. You said protein and low carb together?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then
You don't mix it with high carbs
Oh, okay.
if you want to truly combine it well. That's why I said I can only do it 75% of the time. You can't do this 100% unless you're going to be a social leper,
Yeah.
right?
And then you're saying do low carb
I do low carb.
and high carb together?
With no protein.
And 3 hours between.
I eat it separate. I eat it like 3 hours separate. I eat it like a separate meal. I eat my carbs as a separate meal. Do you remember these fast food chain years ago where you can just buy a potato, baked potato, and they would put different fillings in the potato? Have you ever remember that? Where did they go? Because I love that, right? They would give you a carb, and there would be different. Now, sometimes they would put meat stuff on it, but you would just get salsa sauce and avocado and different stuff on top of the potato. That's how I eat my potatoes. Yeah, they used to have a franchise that used to do that in Toronto. That's how I eat my potatoes.
Wendy still has loaded bakes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I never heard of this before. I'm just not heard.
yeah. Oh,
If
it's
you're having a
amazing.
craving, go to
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Yeah,
They have a
Wendy's,
drive-through
that's-
and they have a
Some
loaded
baked
bake.
potato, yes, but the one with the stuff
Yeah.
on it, I
I never,
didn't know.
I never
Yeah.
saw
It's
that.
great.
So what I do is I take a sweet potato, bake it, cut it in half, right? And I fill it with stuff. A little bit of pecans, raisins,
With low carb stuff.
low carb stuff, right? And then I put yogurt mixed with a little low fat sour cream on top, right? Because you can have fat with the carb, right?
Okay.
So it's like a meal.
Like mayo, okay.
You can do a little bit of mayo if you want, yeah. Organic mayo. I'm going to show you how to get organic mayo.
Sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
With salad.
Yeah. That's what I eat. That's how I eat it. and you actually digest it better. Raw vegetables, okay, so this also includes salad, right? Salad?
Yeah.
Salads are raw vegetables. Raw vegetables have this thing called enzymes. Does anyone know what I mean by enzymes? What are enzymes? Anyone know?
To digest,
Yeah.
bacteria.
So yes, it's not just digestive enzymes. There are actual enzymes are a form of protein in vegetables and raw vegetables that help you break down your food. Without enzymes, you don't break down your food properly. You will break down some of it, but you will have bad absorption and you will not absorb it. See you, Mike. Hope you got something.
Same thing.
Yeah. All right, Ollie.
Thank you though.
Hope that was good.
It was.
You'll get the rest.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so enzymes are really a big deal. In fact, there is a company called Camizam, and you can actually they would sell different enzymes in a bottle. Okay, liquid form, and I'm still looking for them. They're amazing. They were like liquid enzymes, because if you're missing it, right, like some people, they had bad digestion, just by taking that, you would digest everything better. You know, people that can't eat like wheat and stuff like that, it's because they actually don't have enough enzymes in their system to break that down properly. And sometimes that creates allergic reactions. Because think about it, you're not able to absorb it and break it down. Therefore, your body then reacts to it. Does that make sense?
But if you eat salad, you get enough
Lots of raw.
enzyme?
Yes, you get
You
more.
don't need to take
But
that
guess
pill.
I even go a step further. Guess what I do besides salads?
It's different
I do
enzyme.
veggie juice, fresh in a juicer, which we're going to talk about, which Gary knows about. Gary did it.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
When you juice, Gary, didn't you feel good? Like you're getting all these enzymes in your body. You have more energy. You're sharper. We're going to get into that.
Even if you don't get the fiber,
You get fiber.
because you're
No,
like.
No, special juicers, you still get fine pulp in it.
Okay.
You still get fiber. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There's some enzyme in the experience.
Yeah. The herbs, and that's why I get people on it. Heather, have you tried the experience? Did I give you a sample of it?
The what, sir?
Did I give you samples of the experience, the cleansing
Yeah.
capsule? You got? Did you start taking it?
No.
No? Not yet? Okay, I like your stuff. Can you try? Like,
Yeah.
just one capsule.
Yeah.
You gotta try it, right?
Yeah.
Willing to change. This is not medicine, this is plants.
Okay.
Think about what you're doing. When your doctor gives you a prescription drug and you've never tried, you still take it, right? But why do you take it? Think about it. You're taking it because it's based on but it's a foreign substance. It's not even natural.
Yeah.
It's done in a lab to create a certain thing to happen in your body to kill whatever, right? But realize that I've got the pharmaceutical book and I can look up your drug you take and I will show you 2 pages of side effects to it. There's a 2-page in all the pharmaceutical books, right? It's wild, man, what it does to your body.
Oh, yeah. I know.
This stuff doesn't do that. This is totally natural herb. The body just gets rid of it after you use it.
Yeah.
So you should be actually more scared of taking that than this. No, you know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
being, yeah. Okay. But we've been programmed, right, to trust doctors.
Yeah.
Right? We're programmed. Doctor's orders. What are they? Are we in the army? Are they like a general? They don't say opinion, they say doctor's orders. They're constantly trying to program you to make you just subservient to the system. Okay, so that is basically what I wanted to cover was just that. I think that's enough for your head right now, okay? It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like I think about this like for 35 years. Like this is like easy stuff for me. But for you guys, I can tell just by the look in your eyes, this is still stuff that's new, right? It's not part of your lifestyle like mine.
Not the fat and the high carb. That's good news.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can have a little bit of cheese, right? You can have some cheese grated on your potato, right? See? Because cheese is a fat. Cheese is a protein, but it's a fat. You know what I mean? Because it's like 70% fat, right?
Yeah.
So you're okay to have cheese on your salad and on your potatoes. Okay? Coconut, I use coconut,
No.
I use coconut oil,
Yeah.
which tastes amazing for cooking.
With corn.
Yeah. I use butter. You're better to eat, oh yeah, by the way, stay away from margarine. You use margarine?
No. No.
That's halfway to plastic, eh? Not even real. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. You actually get cholesterol buildup from margarine. But what do they say in those are all the margarine commercials? Oh, just spaced out. Yeah.
Is there some fat
Like
that
McDonald's, you deserve a break today. Yeah, we want to kill you too.
some oils that
You deserve a break. Yeah, I know. We're gonna put you to sleep. Imagine.
is there some fat that we have to avoid? Is there some fat to avoid?
Yes. The main fats that well,
Except margarine.
yeah, the main fats. Oh yeah, omega-6.
To avoid.
You don't need it. I
Except-
stopped taking it. You know why? Because omega-6 is pro-inflammatory.
But there's some in meat.
Yeah.
Makes it, right?
Yeah, well, a little bit, but you don't want to take extra. You know how people are taking extra omega-6, 3 and 9?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Omega-6 actually creates inflammation.
So what omega is good for you?
Omega-3,
Just
which
3?
is fish, yeah. Because your body creates omega-6 and 9. And there's enough omega-6 in everything. Like salad dressing, all these oils have omega-6.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Okay? Another bad fat is obviously saturated fat. We have enough that your body needs some, but you get enough when you eat meat, right? The average piece of meat or fish is going to have, 8, 9, 10% fat in it. Salmon's got almost as much fat as beef. Salmon fat, but it's good fat. It's omega-3 fat. So you need good fats as well. All right. Coaching part. Can I erase this now?
Shall I stop or continue?
No, it's coaching.
I have a little question. I don't know if we have time.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Do you know a FODMAP diet?
No.
FODMAP. Oh, we'll talk about that another time.
We'll talk about it on the one-on-one session. All right. Okay, so how many here have started? Like I know Gary started the transformation workbook. Vanessa, did you get my transformation sheets yet? On the
I
day-to-day.
don't know.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
Have you
Don't
checked-
remember.
have you checked
What
it?
is it?
It's okay. So it's a
Maybe
transformation.
I have it. I just
Yeah.
don't remember the title.
Okay, daily exercise and how to create a dream, like how to actually look at your dream. We'll go over it.
I'm
My
not
one-on-one.
Sure I
Yeah.
have it.
You're fairly new, so that it takes a couple weeks for me to explain everything to you. So we'll get into it. So first thing, you already have it, right? Okay, Gary, you already
Is
have
it
it.
a video or?
Oscars. No, it's an actual sheet by Maverick. It's a daily exercise on how to define your dream, how to look at your dream board. Like I'm gonna get into all that with you.
Okay.
But I'm glad you're here because I'm talking about the main reason why I make people do these exercises is because we need to define your dream. You may want to take notes on this one because I thought about it today for you. If you don't have a dream, what happens is your life becomes purposeless. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Your job, your career eventually will die inside you. You will not enjoy what you're doing after 20 years anymore. Because there's no purpose behind what you're doing. You haven't defined what it is you want to do in your job or in your project anymore. You don't know how that project or thing you're doing every day is fulfilling you as a person. If you haven't defined that, you're done. You're just existing, coasting through life like 97%. So this is the stats. 97% of the people, this is an economical stat, 97% of North Americans, probably Europeans too, but North Americans for sure, die with about $1,000 net income in their bank account after they paid off their mortgage and put their kids through school. That's all they're worth. After they paid off everything. That's all they have, 97%. That means everyone with a degree, all the government workers, everybody. People are terrible with financing. They don't know how to finance and manage their money. And it's also because they don't have a dream. And they die with most of their dreams never fulfilled. Okay? So the saying that I wanted to say, Steve Prefontaine, Olympic runner, said this: to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. Let me write this down. To give. Okay. So the title of this is define your dream. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift that you may have. Like, how do you know you're good at something unless you've stuck it out long enough and given it your best shot? Can I ask you something? Like, how would you know? People say, "Oh, I'm not good at training. I'm not good at fitness. I'm not." Okay, wait a minute. Did you actually do it 3-4 times a week for 3 years? Because that's what it takes, right? Most people, they haven't done that. They go out to a gym for a month, missed half their workouts, never showed up, and then after 6 months they say, "Oh, it didn't work for me." That's what most people do. Am I right?
Yeah, do you don't like it?
No. What I'm saying is, if you made an agreement with yourself to do something and you break it,
Yeah.
you actually, energetically, everything else spirals down in your life. You actually are supposed to follow through on your agreements. So here's another thing. Robert Cabot said this. You'll be thinking about this for the rest of your life. Okay. Character. This is character. Robert Cabot said this. He was like a he's brilliant. Robert Cabot. Famous, I think, writer, entrepreneur. Cabot. I think that's his name. For my coaching programs. Character is, this is the definition, following through on a decision long after the emotional high has passed. Have you ever heard that saying? You're excited the first month when you join a gym, right? Aren't you? First month, aerobic class. Yeah. Even here. I got gals that have dropped out. Jennifer, she was all excited the first 3 weeks. Right? When the emotional high was high, everyone sticks it out. When the emotional high drops, what do people do?
Look for another one.
You know, it's like you're looking for heroin. You're always looking for a fix, right?
Yes.
20 push-ups. Okay. But Gary, you're the opposite. You've actually stuck it out. But what I'm saying is, by following through on the decision based on not feelings, but on this thing called